Hey guys, it's Renox here, and today we are going to play some Army Battle Simulator. Now, I haven't played this for a while because you guys, weren't thinking that it was all the best thing. Okay, sorry, just trying to get rid of that. It wasn't the best thing, and, well, I wouldn't say it wasn't a failure. It was actually well supported, it was well liked, well watched, so I appreciate that, guys. It's not every day that you try and make a video like this and it kind of, meets what you expect. Now, I have upgraded my gear since the last time. I should have said this in my last two videos that I've just recorded. I've recorded about 6 different videos at the moment because I'm going to upload them through the week because, I haven't had time to record it as much as I should have. That looks a bit weird. Where that smoke is rising across past the battle part, where it's being hit, the smoke is avoiding when it hits. Now it avoids the smoke. Sorry, it's just an odd thing I just noticed now. That looks weird. I might actually put a video out for that. No, okay. So, oh no, we don't want the levels. We want to have custom. Okay, so we are going to have an artillery barrage. Okay, so sorry, I should have set this up before you guys watch this, or, well, when I recorded it. Just because I thought you would like to know kind of like the setup, really. It's not really a setup, but, I just want to show you guys. So, we are going to have 60 artillery guns versus your trusty old TE-101. Now, this tank is being used a couple times during the Cold War. Now, you can just go and search it up. I don't really mind. Leave a comment if you just want to for me to go through one day. Just go through tanks. Because my great pop, or my great granddad, he likes being called Great Pop because it's just something he likes. He's just been called it as a tanky, as they call him. It's his nickname. Well, his nickname is Pop, not Great Pop. Sorry. I don't know the story behind it. I'm gonna ask him, but you guys just leave a comment if you want to know that. Okay, so we're going to start the battle. So 60 artillery guns versus 60 TE-100s with the range of 35 versus a range of 45. So let's see how this goes out, and I hope it is a success for the blue team. So it looks like the Reds have been taking barely... Oh, actually, they are taking some casualties. But the artillery are taking tons of our damage. Or losses, sorry. It's actually a bit hard for me to see who's losing or winning. I have no clue, guys. Okay, so I believe the red team are losing. Yeah, the red team are lost. So, guys, that was the... Sorry about that. That's a blooming advert that I can't get rid of for some reason, because every time I try to pay to get rid of them, it just keeps coming back up. So, yeah. Let's do another custom. We'll do it in the harsh days of winter. So now we'll put tons of trucks out. Tons of trucks. I mean tons. And versus some KTRs. Okay, so sorry about this. I should have set it up. Unfortunately, you can only set one game up at a time. That could be something for the developers to redo, is to allow there to be more than one game set up. If they're watching this, well, they're probably not, because I'm only a small YouTuber, and Nobody's going to listen to the small guy at the bottom. Okay, so I can't try and get him in. Yep, I have no clue what's going on. So maximum 120 units versus the KTR, what is a Russian amphibious and assault tank. Well, it's not really assault tank, it's a troop carrier basically. But it was built for to be put on the beaches with so many amounts of troops and deploy basically a large number of troops. But they decided, you know what, let's put a tank turret on it, and they did, and it made the tank, well, you wouldn't call it a really tank, you'd call it a basic, I would call it an armoured car, but yeah, let's just leave it a tank. Okay, so 70 KTRs versus 120 trucks full of 4 AK-47 Marines. Okay, so the KTRs have just taken so many of the trucks, but the KTRs are taking heavy damage. So we'll just say this is the Americans versus the USR or USSR. Now that was the original. That was one of the names for Russia at the time. So it looks like America's won this. So they lost heavy numbers. So we're gonna ramp up how many KTRs we have now. So we're going to go to 90, I believe. Okay, so I'll just put them in. Okay, so 90 KTRs, what is worth more than all the trucks. And that's 120 trucks. So they're kind of outnumbered, but we'll see about that. Okay, so the KTRs are actually taking heavily loss. Well, the USSR taking heavy losses, but the Americans are being pulled back in some areas. It's yeah, I think the Russians or the USSR have this. Okay, so the USSR win, and probably about so probably by a couple of units. Okay, so let's do it again. So now we're going to meet halfway in the middle. So we are going to get rid of 10 USSR KTRs. So that's between the 70 and 90. Let's see how it goes out. This is the last battle we're going to do, guys, for today. And then I will upload this probably on Saturday. I'll probably be able to have some time on Saturday to record another video. But you never know with these things. Some plans come up or something like that. You never know. Okay, so it looks like the USSR are winning. I don't know, actually. They look like they're losing, but... Oh, is it true? Yep. So there is about 6 trucks, I believe. Or 7, sorry. 7 trucks. So, that's it, guys, today. You know that America will just beat USSR in this. In reality, we have no clue. Until it happens, I will leave that question out there. Thank you guys for joining.